Have you ever felt your legs becoming weaker, trembling, or quickly tiring whenever you stand for long periods? Just like Mrs. Clara, 68 years old, many of us assume that it's merely a normal sign of aging. But the truth is far more concerning. Weak legs are not simply the result of time, but a silent warning about declining body strength, blood circulation, and nutritional status. If ignored, the consequences can be severe, from the risk of falls and loss of independence to life-threatening complications. However, the good news is that we can take proactive steps to prevent and even reverse this condition, as long as we promptly identify the underlying causes and take the right actions. In today's video on Elderly Wisdom Stories, we will explore the deeper reasons why our legs weaken after 60 and reveal simple yet extremely effective solutions to regain strength, flexibility, and confidence with every step. Stay tuned until the end of the video, because we'll be sharing the most practical tips that you can start applying today to protect your legs and, in doing so, safeguard your freedom and quality of life for the years ahead. Continuing the opening story, one of the silent yet extremely dangerous causes of weakening legs after the age of 60 is muscle loss due to aging, known as sarcopenia. Mrs. Clara was deeply surprised when the doctor explained that the process of muscle loss had already quietly begun after the age of 30. We often don't notice it because the changes at that time are very minor, but as time passes, especially after crossing the threshold of 60, the pace of loss accelerates alarmingly. Without appropriate interventions, a person could lose up to 30% of their muscle mass before the age of 80. This explains why activities that used to be simple, like standing up from a chair, walking a short distance, or climbing a few steps, suddenly become so difficult and exhausting. Moreover, muscle loss not only affects mobility strength, but also diminishes balance and joint protection, increasing the risk of falls and serious injuries. Early warning signs are often overlooked. The thighs and calves become thinner, the legs feel heavier, and even walking at short distance causes unusual fatigue. At first glance, these may seem like natural signs of aging, but in reality, they are alarm bells that need to be taken seriously. However, the good news is that sarcopenia is not an irreversible life sentence. If detected early and addressed with consistent action, we can slow it down or even partially recover lost muscle mass. One of the most effective strategies is to incorporate daily strength training movements. Simple exercises like sitting and standing up from a chair, leg lifts, or using resistance bands can stimulate and maintain muscle strength. In addition, nutrition plays a crucial role. Consuming enough protein from quality sources such as lean meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, nuts, and beans provides the essential building blocks for muscle repair and regeneration. Furthermore, maintaining a daily habit of walking for 10 to 15 minutes, even just around the house, helps sustain flexibility and strengthen the legs. If silent muscle loss quietly robs the strength of our legs, then poor circulation makes every step heavier and far more vulnerable. After realizing the importance of preserving muscle mass, Mrs. Clara began paying closer attention to unusual signs in her legs. She noticed that sometimes her legs felt colder than usual, numb or cramped during walks, but she dismissed them, thinking they were simply minor symptoms of aging. Little did she know, behind these seemingly simple signs lay a serious cause: poor blood circulation due to plaque buildup in the arteries, known as peripheral artery disease, PAD. PAD symptoms, not always obvious from the beginning. It wasn't until Mrs. Clara experienced heavy legs after standing for a long time, persistent tingling, and calf pain that eased when she sat down to rest, that she realized blood flow to her legs was seriously obstructed. If left undetected and untreated, PAD can lead to severe consequences such as slow healing foot ulcers, infections, and even an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. However, the good news is that simple yet effective measures can significantly improve circulation. One of the first steps is to maintain a habit of gentle daily walking. Light movement not only stimulates blood flow, but also enhances leg endurance. At the same time, Clara adjusted her diet by reducing salt intake to minimize swelling, drinking enough water to facilitate blood circulation, and taking time for warm foot soaks or gentle massages to support blood flow. Additionally, she learned to elevate her legs when resting to reduce pressure on her blood vessels. After becoming aware of the risks from poor circulation, Mrs. Clara also began noticing another equally concerning issue, a sensation of walking on a sponge, numbness in her hands and feet, or sudden burning sensations. At first, she thought it was simply from sitting too long or falling asleep on her leg, but these signs became increasingly frequent and were no longer as simple as she once believed. In reality, these are classic symptoms of peripheral neuropathy, a condition quite common in the elderly, especially among those with diabetes or long-term vitamin B12 deficiency. Peripheral neuropathy not only robs the legs of their natural agility, but also greatly increases the risk of imbalance, falls, and serious deterioration in quality of life. When nerves are damaged, the ability to transmit signals from the brain to the limbs becomes disrupted, making ordinary actions like walking, standing steadily, or even feeling the ground underfoot difficult and imprecise. Mrs. Clara gradually realized that without timely action, this condition would only worsen, potentially leading to the loss of independent mobility. To protect nerve health, one of the most important solutions is to maintain good blood sugar control, especially for those at risk of or currently living with diabetes. In addition, a diet rich in vitamin B12 plays a crucial role. Clara began incorporating more foods like eggs, dairy products, and dark leafy greens into her daily meals, while also minimizing alcohol consumption to avoid further nerve damage. She also practiced gentle foot massages each evening, not only to improve blood circulation, but also to ease feelings of numbness and discomfort. However, Clara understood that if symptoms persisted or worsened, seeking care from a neurology specialist was non-negotiable. Early detection and intervention are the best ways to prevent the progression of nerve damage and safeguard her legs in her later years. Being proactive in healthcare not only gave Mrs. Clara greater confidence in every step, but also laid a strong foundation for a more peaceful and sustainable life. Not stopping at peripheral nerve damage, Clara also had to confront another issue that many elderly people often overlook until it directly affects their mobility: spinal problems. She began to notice dull aches radiating from her lower back down to her legs, accompanied by numbness in her feet and noticeable weakness in one leg. This was no longer just ordinary back pain, but a classic sign of conditions such as herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or nerve compression caused by long-term poor posture. According to her doctor, the spine acts as the main pillar, supporting the entire body. When this structure is damaged, especially in the lower back area, it disrupts nerve signaling to the legs, reducing strength, causing pain, and leading to imbalance. For Clara, the pain not only caused discomfort, but also made her hesitant to move or stand for long periods, as the weakness in one leg eroded her confidence and increased the risk of falling. To cope with this condition, Clara was encouraged to practice gentle stretching exercises to reduce spinal pressure and support the restoration of mobility. Simple movements like pulling her knees to her chest or seated twists helped make her spine more flexible and reduced nerve compression. In addition, changing her daily habits was essential. Clara limited prolonged sitting, used lumbar support cushions when needed, and reminded herself to get up and move lightly every 30 minutes. More importantly, she realized that caring for her spine wasn't just about treating symptoms, it was a long-term strategy to maintain overall health. By listening to her body, maintaining proper posture, and cultivating spinal flexibility starting now, Clara was step-by-step building a solid foundation to continue living actively and freely in the years ahead. After clearly understanding the crucial role of the spine in maintaining leg strength, Clara continued to uncover another silent but equally dangerous cause: electrolyte imbalance, specifically magnesium and potassium deficiency. On quiet nights, when she suddenly woke up due to severe calf cramps, or during the day when her legs trembled for no apparent reason, she gradually realized that her body was sending out alarm signals. A deficiency in magnesium and potassium not only causes muscle spasms and leg weakness, but also leads to more serious systemic symptoms, such as irregular heartbeats, prolonged fatigue, and unexplained anxiety. These two essential minerals help maintain the electrical stability of muscles and the nervous system while also supporting healthy cardiovascular function. When the body is deficient, even the smallest movements become uncoordinated, increasing the risk of falls and overall health deterioration. To address this issue, Clara proactively changed her daily diet, focusing on supplementing with potassium-rich foods such as bananas, oranges, spinach, and avocados. Simple but effective choices for improving muscle function. At the same time, she increased her intake of magnesium-rich foods like almonds, dark chocolate, whole grains, and legumes, which not only benefit muscle health, but also help promote calmness and reduce anxiety. Additionally, Clara made it a priority to drink enough water each day to prevent dehydration, another factor that can exacerbate electrolyte imbalance. One of Clara's favorite methods was soaking in a warm bath with Epsom salt before bedtime. This was not only a wonderful way to relax mentally, but also allowed magnesium to be absorbed through the skin, helping muscles to relax and preventing unexpected nighttime cramps. Thanks to these small but consistent changes, Clara gradually regained stability and strength in her legs, further reinforcing the foundation for a safe and energetic old age. By the end of this journey, Mrs. Clara had come to understand an important truth. Weak legs are not a destiny that aging forces us to accept. It is a reminder, an opportunity for us to act and make a change. Just by spending a few minutes each day exercising, ensuring sufficient protein and nutrients for the body, maintaining hydration and electrolyte balance, paying attention to posture, caring for the spine, and remembering to walk regularly to promote blood circulation, you are steadily building a strong foundation for an independent, free, and safe life as the years go by. Don't wait until your body sends out alarm signals. Start today with the smallest actions to protect the precious freedom that belongs to you. If you found the information just shared helpful, please share it with your loved ones, because having strong, healthy legs is not only a gift for yourself, but also a gift for the companions walking alongside you in life. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for the Elderly Wisdom Stories channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on the stories, knowledge, and meaningful journeys to a healthier life that we will continue to share. And if you have any experiences related to caring for the health of your legs, please leave a comment below. Your sharing could become a source of inspiration, a guiding light for those who are on their journey to preserve their strength and stability. We are always here, walking with you on every step of your serene, aging journey.